10. Missing in Park, Chandra Levy. In 2001, intern Chandra Levy vanished while jogging in Rock Creek Park, D.C. It took a full year for her remains to be found in a remote area of the park. While the physical cause of death was ruled a homicide, the horror lies in the isolation, being lost or hunted in a familiar urban park, and the year of uncertainty that followed for her family, while her case became a national media circus. 9. Radium poisoning, the Radium Girls. In the 1920s, factory workers were told that the glowing radium paint they used for watch dials was harmless. They were even encouraged to point their brushes with their lips. Slowly, their bodies began to disintegrate from the inside out. Their jaws literally crumbled, their bones filled with holes, and they suffered a slow, agonizing decay that lasted years before they finally succumbed. 8. Bear attack, Timothy Treadwell. Timothy Treadwell spent 13 summers living among grizzly bears in Alaska. In 2003, his luck ran out. He and his girlfriend were attacked and eaten by an older, starving bear. The most chilling part? His camera was running with the lens cap on, capturing 6 minutes of audio, the screams of the attack and the sounds of them being consumed alive. 7. Radiation survival, Masato Shinohara. Following a nuclear accident in Tokai Mura, Japan, Shinohara was exposed to a massive dose of radiation. While his colleague Ouchi at number 1 received more, Shinohara's ordeal was a marathon. He survived for 211 days. His skin turned red and peeled away, his organs began to fail, and he underwent grueling experimental treatments like stem cell transplants, essentially forced to watch his own body decompose over 7 months. 6. Hot spring accident, David Allen Kerwin. In 1981, at Yellowstone National Park, Kerwin's friend's dog jumped into a 202 degrees Fahrenheit, 94 degrees Celsius, hot spring. Blinded by emotion, Kerwin dove in headfirst to save the dog. Bystanders watched in horror as he swam to the dog and back. When he was pulled out, his skin was already peeling off. He told a rescuer, "That was stupid. How bad am I?" He died the next morning from third-degree burns over 100% of his body. 5. Brutal ordeal, Kelly Ann Bates. This is one of the most disturbing cases of domestic torture ever recorded. In 1996, 17-year-old Kelly Ann Bates was held captive by her partner for 4 weeks. The level of systematic mutilation she endured, including being blinded weeks before her death, is so extreme that the pathologist described it as some of the worst injuries they had ever seen in a human being. 4. Explosive decompression, Byford Dolphin. During a routine procedure on an oil rig in 1983, a dive chamber was accidentally opened while still pressurized to 9 atmospheres. The result was instantaneous, explosive decompression. The air pressure dropped so violently that 4 divers were killed instantly. One diver was forced through a small 24-inch opening, resulting in his body being completely fragmented. On the bright side, it happened so fast, their brains couldn't process the pain. 3. Cave trap, John Jones, Nutty Putty. John Jones was exploring the Nutty Putty Cave in Utah when he got stuck headfirst in a narrow, unmapped crevice. He was wedged upside down at a 70-degree angle. Rescuers worked for 27 hours, but a pulley system failed, dropping him deeper. The constant pressure on his heart from being upside down eventually caused cardiac arrest. To this day, his body remains sealed in the cave, which was filled with concrete as his final tomb. 2. Tragic captivity, Junko Furuta, known as the 41 Days of Hell. This 1989 case in Japan involved a high school student kidnapped by 4 teenagers. For over a month, she was subjected to over 400 instances of unspeakable physical and psychological abuse. Her death was not just a result of her injuries, but of the sheer, prolonged cruelty she endured at the hands of her captors before her body was hidden in a concrete drum. 1. Radiation exposure, Hisashi Ouchi. Hisashi Ouchi was the primary victim of the Tokai Mura accident. He received a dose of radiation so high that his chromosomes were completely destroyed, meaning his body lost the ability to generate new cells. For 83 days, doctors kept him alive as his skin sloughed off and his organs liquefied. He famously told his doctors, "I can't take it anymore. I'm not a guinea pig. He suffered 3 heart attacks before finally being allowed to pass. That is the list. If you found this informative, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments which case you find the most terrifying.